What is going on, everybody? Let me get my video together. But it is K1 the Collector here, and today I'm talking to you guys about a feature that I strongly believe will and has changed the game. And by the game, of course, I mean WWE 2K. Super finishers, guys, which are new in WWE 2K24, and this is this is just a video of all the ones we've seen thus far. Guys, I think this feature will literally change the game. The reason being is, so look, as you see, every single time that someone does one, we see that they have three finishers, which I think it's safe to assume that you're going to need three finishers in order to pull this off. But we're also sometimes seeing that people are doing multiple ones, like one person is capable of multiple. So I think you can have multiple super finishers. You might have two super finishers just like you have two regular finishers. I mean, we even seen Zelina Vega hit a cold red from the second rope. So, I mean, guys, look, we're seeing a punt kick, and then also later on in this video, I know we see right here, Randy Orton with an RKO from an avalanche, a super RKO from the top rope. So, I mean, there's multiple super finishers that I'm seeing, but the reason why I think this is going to change the game, and I'm talking from a competitive standpoint because you guys know I am a big proponent of ranked. I am a big pusher of that. I am a big pusher of skill gap. I am a competitive video game player, okay? Yes, I play video games for fun, but competition is fun to me. So I love competing. I've been ranked in multiple video games I've played. So of course, this is naturally how I look at it. The amount of damage that a super finisher does is ridiculous. So, of course, people are already building up damage throughout the entire match and stuff. But when I'm seeing people's pin meters, like they're going for the pins after they're landing the move, when I'm seeing how big the red bar, you know how it works with the red bar, that you get a chance to pin somebody afterwards, it is so little. The little bar that you have to hit in order to escape the pin, it's so small, like it's really not realistic for you to get to really kick out of a super finisher. Now, mind you, I know that damage is already done. This personally, for right now, is my favorite one, the Crossroads Trinity. I feel like it should almost be even slower to make it more dramatic. But guys, the Crossroads Trinity is definitely my favorite. But y'all, it's so little. I can't remember if there is a clip of one in the game. Or in this video right now that I have. I can't remember if I have a clip of it. But you guys are gonna see now. Like I said, damage is already done. Look how small that is. So is that possible to land on? Yeah, maybe, but chances are probably not. So now, when you get into MyFaction, guys, know I'm a MyFaction guy. Now, when you get into MyFaction, and you get stuff like, Slippery Eel and things like that help your pins and stuff. Yeah, you're gonna have a little bit more of a chance. But a lot of times, last year online, pins are not really a meta because it's just simply too easy to kick out of stuff. You get into matches. Both players are 7 finishers deep. That's like, I don't really think that should ever happen. I think it should be around 3, 4, occasionally maybe 5. So sometimes an epic match is cool, but for the norm, for a player if you know you're playing a decent player, you know it's gonna take at least 5 to 6 to 7 finishers to finish a match. If that is if we're not talking about with a submission. Like, pin is almost out of the game. We shouldn't take the most iconic way of finishing a wrestling match out of the game. The most common way of finishing a wrestling match pretty much out of the game. That doesn't make sense to me. So with these super finishers, now I also kind of am mixed because it almost seems like, especially if you're playing a player of a decent skill level, unless something has changed, it seems like you're kind of going to need to use a super finisher if you do want to end the match on a pin, aside from just hitting 7 finishers. But we see the damage that it does is so insane. So but that's really my thing. That's why I think this has changed the game a lot. It adds another layer to the game, and that's something that I really I'm excited about. I love when a game gets a new layer, something new added to the gameplay. my bad, guys. Anything like that. I love stuff like that. So, I mean, we see Charlotte here. We got a natural selection, or Charlotte gives you another way to finish a match besides just her submission. Bianca Belair coming with the 450. All of this stuff makes sense. But I think that this will change the games, like I said, because of damage, and also you can definitely finish a match off a pin, it seems like, this time. And Undertaker even has a Hell's Gate one, so I don't know how powerful that submission is. Like, if your super finisher is a submission, I'm not quite sure how powerful that is. But I mean, of course, we will see, guys. I appreciate y'all for watching. Let me know what y'all think of the super finishers, man. Until next time, I will see y'all later. Peace.